Hi friends, in this video let's talk about search function and find function in the Power BI DAX queries. How these functions are going to behave in the DAX series we will see today. So what is search first of all? Search is the one which will help us to provide the occurrence position of your text in the original context. It is going to start from the left to right. Let us say there is a value, a value printer. So if you see here, I want to identify the position of the n here. Okay, so n is my text, which I am going to check the n position in the printer. So it gives me the 4. This is about a search. Similarly, the find also is going to work, but find is a case sensitive function. So here I mentioned as a uppercase letter, but I am searching for the lowercase letter. So that time find is going to give you the 0 results, 0 as occurrence position, but in the search case it is going to give the 4 is a search result. Let me show you practically here. So here let me go to the Power BI window. So this is a place where I am going to show you some examples. So let me minimize the visualizations. Let me load some sample data. Let me go to SQL Server. So server name is /SQL2012. Database name is sample. Click on OK. Here I will be loading the data from the sample database. From the database, I'll take the particular object. The name of the object is employee. So the employee is a table which contains a couple of rows. If you see the data here, so this is the rows. So I'll be using this data for my example. Let me click on load. So it takes a while to load. It is loading the data into the Power BI window. Now, so let's go to the table. So here, if you see, this is the data I have: ID employee, employee name, salary, joining date, and department number. So here, let me show you how to work with a search here. So let me create a measure and show you how to work with a search. Let me go to click on new measure. That is the one way of doing that. So I'm going to keep the measure name as search function equal to CA or CH, search of. So let me keep n small comma p, or within the double quotes I'm going to keep it as printer. So let me enter it. See, if you see this, the position of n, you can see that. How to check the position of n? Let's come back to the visualization. So let's go to the visualization and take any card here. So in the card, let's display the search function value. So if you see that value, you are going to get here. So see this is a value which I am getting in the card. The name of the is 4. So this is how we are going to use this. Now let me go back to the search function here. So there is a catch in the search function here. So there is a n letter is there in the printer. So that is the reason why it is working fine. When you keep the letter which is not there in the text, let me make it as a Z. If you see that, if you see this, the Z is not there, then let me try to calculate the Z position in the printer. It is going to give you the error message saying that if there is no value in that particular text, what is going to see is it is going to show you some error message saying that you need to handle some optional parameters. So the search text provided to a function search could not found in the given text. So that time how to handle these kind of scenarios. So in these scenarios, you need to provide some optional parameters, comma 0. Here you will be telling as a find text. Find text is nothing but Z. Within text is nothing but a printer. Start position obviously 0, and not found value. If your text is not found in a particular within text, so that what you need to return, you need to specify here. That is 0 now. Now let me see this. Here you will be getting 0 here if you see this. So this is how you need to handle. Here you have two scenarios. One is if your text is found within a context, then what would be the scenario? If not found, how to handle this. So this is how we are going to see when you are creating a measure. Let me handle this search function in the table. So how to do that is, let me create a new column. Let me create a new column. So the name of the column would be, I'm going to make it as a search column. Search column. Here I'm going to make it as a search of. So here if you see this, first two parameters are mandatory, then last two are optional. But so these two also you need to specify when it is not find your text from left to right. Okay, now I'm going to make it as a caps A, comma, I'm going to make it as MP of employee name, comma, starting position is 0, or I can make it as a empty also, that's fine. And if it is not found, what I want to display? I want to display as a blank. Either is fine. So earlier I made it as 0 if it is not found. Here I'm going to make it as blank if not found. Let me click on enter. So here I'm creating a new column with a name of, let me make the start position as 0 here. Not sorry, empty. And let's give the meaningful name here, search column. Okay, let me enter it. Yes, if you see this, so there is a found in the Gary. That is the reason why you will see 2. Here Teresa, there is a found at 6, and in the John there is no A. That is the reason why it is returning as a blank, because I handled as a blank. If you specify here 0, then you will get this 0 here. So wherever you don't have that particular A in your employee name, so that time you are going to return as a blank. So that is how I am going to handle the search. As I told you, search is a case insensitive. So it works either with caps A or small a. You can see the same results. Similarly, I am going to use the find. How to use a find here? So let me create a new column for find. Click on new column. The syntax will be the same. Find column equal to, if you see the syntax, find of, the same syntax you will be seeing, find text, within text, start position and not found value, but it is case sensitive. Here you can see find is a case sensitive. Let me make it again, caps A, small a for time being, and MP of employee name, comma, empty, comma, 0 I'm going to keep now. Let's. So you will be getting the similar kind of values. If you see this, here I handled with a blank, that's the reason why it is blank. Here it is 0. So here also, except all these scenarios everywhere is same, 2 2 6 6 5 5 2 2 2 2 and 3 3. Now let me make it as, let me try to search for caps A. You can see that. Let me make it as a cap uppercase A. Let us see this. Once you type enter, now all the results are 0. If you see this, all the results are 0, because find is a case sensitive, search is a case insensitive, and find is a case sensitive. Now if you see this, it is going to start with a left to right. So for example, you have a character, so like 2 letters, let us say E. If you want to search for E, so what will be the happen? What will be the result? Let us see for that. Let me create one more column, new column, search 1, something like that. I can keep it as equal to search of, find text as E, comma, EMP of employee name, comma, either blank or 0, whatever it is. Now let me type enter. If you understand the scenario between that column and this column, yeah, if you see this column, this search is only for A, because there is no repetitive A in any of the rows. But when you go for this scenario, there is a repetitive letter E. In Teresa, we have 2 E's. So that time in Derek, you have 2 E's. So what is the result? So as I told you, search or find will work from the left to right. So it is starting from T and it is ending with A. Here, what is the E position? Starting from left to right, 2. Here also Derek 2. That's the reason why you got 2 here, and here you got 2. Means it gives the first occurrence of E in a particular string. So if it is occurred second time, it does not count it at all. It does not show you that. It does not bother about it. This is how we are going to work with a search or find in the DAX queries. Can we use some can we use a special characters or wild characters? Yes, you can do that. So if you wanted to search, you can do that still. Let us say if you want to search here, you can put some wild characters and you can search for it. So that is also possible in the DAX queries like SQL queries. This is how we handle the search and find in the DAX queries. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you require any details on the Power BI and DAX, please write a mail to trainingtosql@gmail.com. So please subscribe and provide your valuable feedback. Thank you. That's it.